Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, we're going to have some really, really good discussions. I can feel it. And without a further ado, it is now that time for your question of the day. Okay, so boys and girls, children of all ages, I asked a very hard one, per usual. And as Joey said last week, he thought last week was hard. Well, I upped the ante. I hope you guys are ready, because this week is, what are the top 5 Naruto songs of all time? Keywords, songs, right? So, and I'm glad that people like JD, right? JD and some other folks, they asked, is this including Shippuden and the soundtracks? And I said, yes, of course it is. So I want the chaos. I wanted it to be as hard and as challenging because, again, we all love Naruto, naturally. It's still the 25th anniversary. We're celebrating. The manga dropped September 21st, 1999. Still can't believe that. And I want to get down to the nitty-gritty of this, because obviously, clearly, we could have been like, oh, yeah, let's do, the best soundtrack, the best Shippuden, which we already did the vanilla for moments. And I'm not saying we can't do those things, but for the songs, I wanted to make it as challenging as possible, so that way we wean out a lot of the, I don't want to call it fluff, because there's a lot of great songs out of Naruto, right? So, in natural Patreon fashion for Thriving Ozaru, I will be reading your guys' responses first and foremost before we get to anyone else's that responded to this question of the day. So, this person says, I'll read it from 5 to 1, okay? At number 5, they have Bluebird.
Number 5.
At number 5, they have Bluebird. What are you have words? You have words? Go ahead.
I got words.
Go ahead. What's your words?
Well, I can't start off super hot, but I have words. I think when it comes to Naruto openings, Bluebird is easily number 1.
Ooh!
It doesn't get better than Bluebird, in my opinion.
Wow.
But,
okay.
But it being top 5, I think, is a canon occurrence for everyone.
Canon occurrence. I like that term. Okay. Bet. JD, you have thoughts on that one?
I have a hot take on Bluebird.
Oh, no. At number 3 is Go.
Classic.
That is a song. That is a song. That's a song. How do I want to phrase this? It's like a very defining song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Joey, anything else to add to that?
Nothing else to add to that, because I agree with both.
But
very defining song. Like there's just, it might be because Naruto is like the anime that got me like into anime as a kid. It was one of those, like, watching Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all that stuff growing up. You're like, okay, yeah, that's not anime. Then you're like, Naruto is anime.
Yes.
Go kind of like established that in my head for me, where I'm just used to like all the like the Americanized theme songs that we got from everything, and then you hear Go and you're like, oh, this is different. Like, this is some good stuff,
bro. When you hear that, we are fighting dreamers, it doesn't get any better than that, right? So that's a great song. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to add to that. You said it very well.
Flow's goated.
It is.
Yeah, Flow is OD.
Easily. Okay. At number 2, they put Ryusei by Tia. This is ending number 6. That one, I would have to hear it for me to remember what it sounds like. Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, I was about to say, like I said, it's like a deep cut. It has a different vibe. I see why someone would like drift toward it.
Yeah,
it's unique. Compared to a lot of the other ones, like it's a different sound. It's a little bit more like, lighthearted.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah, that one, I would have to, I kind of remember it, but like you said, it was a deep cut. So like, oof, I don't know. At in a number 2 spot though, like, do we agree with that?
I mean, I don't agree with it, but I respect it. You know?
Okay, that's fair
because it's different. You know,
it's hard to hate on someone's top 5. You know, especially when it's something as subjective as this.
Yeah, that is true. You'd have to really throw some wild takes for me to be like, okay, this is like, I've never actually dudded anyone's responses. Like, I've never given anyone that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never done that yet, and I hope I never have to. But let's see. They're number 1 out of what the best Naruto songs are of all time. Go ahead and give us from 5 to number 1, if you will.
Yes, sir. Okay, so number 5, I had the Naruto Shippuden OST. Is called Satamare, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or Early Summer Rain. It's the song that plays during the Jiraiya stuff.
Oh, and, hold on.
You know, I don't know how deep we get into spoilers here with all that, because Naruto's been over for a long time.
Nah, yeah, we could talk about it at this point.
Yeah,
it's
so
totally
when
fine.
Jiraiya dies, like the song that plays when he's having his flashback of memories, like that's like that, and it's number 5 because even though the other songs are like hype, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one, it's like I've seen so many people like reactions, and they like legitimately like bursting into tears because the moment is so powerful.
Yeah,
and everything around it like that was around, like I would say Naruto was like peaking at this moment, like during this arc, during this, like everything that was happening here, and that Jiraiya death was just like hard. Like that's probably one of like the toughest anime deaths because of how tragic it was.
That's
but
facts.
And the music really kind of sets that mood where you're just like, damn, like you get emotional hearing it.
Here, you know what? I gotta take us down memory lane. I have to reminisce real quick just to remind myself of what this sounded like. That's all I needed to hear. That's crazy.
Yeah, you already know.
Nope, I already know.
Because you get the chills. You get the chills.
Yo, the quickest preview ever yet. Yeah, guys, you guys. Okay, yeah. I don't want to even get into it. All right, what's your number 4? Go ahead, tell us.
All right, my number 4, we got Naruto opening 7, Tome Data Sekai. That's the one that's basically during the majority of the pain arc. So like it's slightly after this Jiraiya stuff, I believe.
Okay.
It's like when the fight is happening in the city, it's happening, you know, like that. But that one again, it's like I think for me, that one was just really, it had that like uplifting, like, okay, so we need like someone to save us kind of energy.
You're right.
But also it was like different. It had a different, like a slightly different sound to some of the other ones. But I don't know, like that for whatever reason it always hit for me. And I think the animation went along with it really well too. And when you see like the Sage mode for the first time, you're like, oh shit, like, you know, you're getting like pretty hype off of it.
Okay.
So this one was always like a favorite of mine.
Here, I'll play a little sample per use.
Oh wait, always will pop into my head.
Oh,
like all the time.
Oh wait, I think I might know this one already. Because
you know it.
Because because here's the thing for me. Once I got to a certain point in life, not just with just anime, I just wouldn't remember names of things. I would you know what I'm saying? Like I would just be like, oh, I know this song by how it sounds, right?
Yeah.
So here's Tome Data Sekai, the little sample. Oh, I know that. Oh yeah, of course. I heard this shit today in my playlist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The song is hard.
Yeah, that's a good song. That's a very good song. Okay, I like that pick. All right, so what's your number 3?
All right, number 3, we got Signed by Flow. That was the intro right before that. That's under, like, I just feel like this is one of those that is always godlike.
Facts.
Always godlike.
No qualms.
Like and the way everything, like, you know, like Flow is going crazy on this song.
Flow and Asian Kung Fu Generation, those two specifically, and then eventually Kana Boon, they are like the defining artist of all of Naruto in its entirety, like from vanilla to Shippuden, right? And then obviously Kanabun bled into Boruto, and I think Boruto got like one Asian Kung Fu Generation song. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, Sign is a very, very good song, 100%. Okay, what is your number 2?
All right, number 2, we got Haruka Katana. Katana.
Haruka Kanata.
That one. So this one in particular. So this kind of gets into my journey with discovering Naruto, or sorry, discovering fan subs, not Naruto, but fan subs.
That is right.
Because I discovered Naruto in like a Shonen Jump that I got from like a book fair when I was a kid. But then when the anime came out, I watched it on Toonami.
Correct.
First, so I watched basically up to the end of the Zabuza stuff.
Okay.
But then that was around the time I was like in 9th grade. That was when me and my homie Anthony, you know Anthony,
we
discovered that you could download the fan subs, because we met friends in high school that told us like, yo, this is how you get the episodes. This is BitTorrent. This is all this stuff.
Wait. When you learned about BitTorrent as a kid, it game over, dude.
Yeah. So once we found out, we downloaded those episodes, and this was the intro that it was up to. So it's like, you know, I watched my first episode, and then you get you know, Haruka Katana. I was like, yo, this is fire. And it's still fire.
It is. It holds so many candles.
It never got old.
Never. To this day. Listen, I will tell you guys this. When that song was Naruto's opening, right? This was the first song, I want to say, that really pissed me off when they changed it.
Yeah. It's like one of those, like, you go back to listen to it because you're mad that it's not there anymore.
Like, and literally, I vividly remember. I don't remember the episode, but I remember how I felt, and I remember just getting ready for the episode to air right on Toonami, and then you know how when you go into something you expect to hear, like, you get prepped, like mentally prepared. So I was like, oh, I'm ready to hear the like that bass, right? Yeah. How it starts. And like to the point where even now, I don't even remember what the third opening is, because it's not Go, right? That's 4.
In between the two.
It's Closer.
Yo.
Oh, Closer. Yes. Closer is good.
Wait, Closer? By Joe Inoue? So. Oh, that's a different Closer. It has to be a different Closer, because Joe Inoue was Shippuden.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, nah. No, you're good though. But I literally remember.
Oh, like intro number 4 is somebody give me a glass of water.
That's 5.
Then what is 4?
4 is Flow. Is Go.
So what's 3?
I don't remember. That's what I'm saying. I don't even remember what 3 is. But when
we could look it up.
Yeah, but when 3 happened, I was like so mad, because I was like, dude, where the fuck is Haruka Kanata? Like, I can't with this right now. So let me see.
Naruto opening number 3 is no.
Here, I'll pull it up. Naruto.
Kanashimi will.
I do like opening 3 is good.
Opening. Oh, it's turning sadness into kindness.
This one is actually mad good though.
Here, I'm playing it now. Okay, I remember this song.
But it's probably one of those that takes you a while to get into.
Yeah,
because you're going, like, the energy changes.
That's what I'm saying. The whole vibe was
halfway
different.
Through the season, if you'd be like, all right, now I give it, I like it now. But
yeah.
I think I had the same issue.
I was so mad when they changed it. And then like you're saying, like I eventually warmed up to this one, and I ended up like, Moita, I was sing along and all that shit. But no, at the end of the day, I was furious, because I was like, Haruka Kanata was so much better than this one. Okay. What is your number 1?
Okay, so my number 1, you already kind of alluded to it. But it's
that's that good.